And that one is good also to prevent cancer. So, and the younger live. People are making gas, doing a tea gas, and that's good to prevent cancer. So you see guys, we have oranges, papayas. That's why you see we have a full eco system in our coffee plantations. So not only for shade. In our cocoa fields, we have another taller trees, guys, but it's mainly for shade, not in this case. Also, we try to get, remember, sun nodes in our cup of coffee. For example,
Whoa,
smell it.
it's so good.
Can you smell it, amigos? Obviously, guys, you know, when we are smelling coffee, guys, we say, guys, we are coffee lovers. You smell it and you say, guys, wow, smells like really good coffee, right? So, but that's it. Coffee has some notes, like wine. Like we have even specialized people to try cacao. A lady 2 years ago from Ecuador got almost $1 million tasting dark chocolates and traveling a lot, mis amigos. As a farmer, I want to pay you guys, as a professional, guys, for you to tell me the characteristics in my chocolate, guys. So they are getting a lot of money. We are, guys, in a run business. This is orange. The new leaf, guys, has like oil. We use it, guys, in our body, and that's good for mosquitoes, right? Like as citronella, right? So, mis amigos, also for cooking. When we are doing, for example, in my case, rice pudding, I love that. I'm just cutting, guys, smaller pieces, and then I'm adding this in my rice, and it smells amazing and tastes amazing. Also, grandmas blended with lemongrass, ginger, honeybee. They make a tea gas for flu, for cold, and all that. So now, new generations, we go to the pharmacy to get something for headache. So you're
Hey.
What's up everyone, it's Joey from Jaysha's World. Today we are on a coffee and chocolate tour. So let's go everywhere together, and Jaysha is hiding behind the camera.
It's a family company, so staff, we are not part of the family, but the main family, they live over here. So they have been doing this for more than 150 years. Wow. So 5th generations. I mean, producing coffee and chocolate. With this activity, they started in 2015, some years ago, mis amigos. In my case, I grew up working, guys, in the field, so I have my own experiences. Also here, guys, it is mandatory for tour guides to have our licenses. So, well, I supposed to have it like over here for you to see it all the time, but here it is, mis amigos. So, and also we have knowledge about barismo. So we are gonna do it like this. So we are gonna make some coffee here, guys, like baristas style, controlling everything, and then, guys, in the fields. So we are gonna do, guys, the last cup of coffee, but I'm gonna make it like grandma's, so grandma's style, something more simple, right? So if you are ready, mis amigos, they're ready. So we are gonna start doing some coffee tasting first. Some energy, guys, before to go to the cocoa plantation. So you can have a seat, mis amigos. And tell me, guys, about yourself. So where are you from, amigos?
Oh, I'm from Belize.
Belize, muy bien. Belize, you're coming together, right? I guess.
I'm from Germany.
You're from Germany, muy bien, very good. So from what part, my friend?
It's near Frankfurt. It's close to the French border.
Yeah. So muy bien. So how about you, family? Where are you from?
Right now we live in Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, muy bien, very nice, US. And we are missing a couple, right? Where are you from, guys?
We're from Canada. It's like that.
Canada,
Yeah.
muy bien. Where are you?
Canada? Toronto. I already told him we used to live in. Andrew's mom is from Montreal.
Toronto, Canada, muy bien.
What?
Very nice. So first of all, guys, as a professional, I want to make sure, guys, how much coffee I'm gonna use right now for all of us. So I'm gonna use, guys, only 50 grams of coffee. It's gonna be, guys, a smaller cup. So later, guys, in our field, so we are gonna make, guys, a big one, just in case. So we are gonna try it here, guys, just black. Then, guys, in the field, so you can add, if you want, some milk and sugar, right? Just in case. So how you drink it, by the way? Coffee, milk and sugar. Milk and sugar. Amigo.
Milk and sugar.
Milk and sugar. Milk and sugar. Muy bien, very nice. So mis amigos, in Costa Rica, we love coffee. So we start drinking coffee when we are babies. I'm talking about, seriously, guys, we have a neighbor, she is 1 year and 2 months, and she's drinking coffee right now. So that's crazy for too many people, but that's culture for us. We're gonna smell this coffee, guys, the fresh one, then please pass it around. See? That's the fresh one. You smell this one and pass it around. And the next one, a third one. So that's fresh coffee. The second one, that's burnt coffee, burnt, and commercial one. So mis amigos, and then tell me, so what do you think? Let me know, guys, if you got it. First is good. The first one is good, right? See, guys, so we don't have to be an expert to identify so what is good or what is bad by looking the beans, guys. So later, guys, I'm gonna show you by smelling, guys, or tasting, right? So I'm gonna use, guys, a metal filter. How about you, guys? So which one do you normally use back home? Cloth, paper, or metal filters?
Metal.
The metal one? Yes, muy bien. Amigos, family?
Paper.
Paper filter?
Paper.
Metal.
Metal filter? And paper one. Muy bien, very nice. So mis amigos, each one, it's totally unique, right? So gave us some flavors, guys. So for me, the best one, guys, is the cloth one. So later, guys, so we are gonna use that one to make coffee, guys. So there are too many ways to do it, right? In a coffee shop. So baristas are gonna give you guys a menu like this one, so something like this. So you can find an espresso machine. So the Italian mocha pot, this one over here. So drip cone or V16, this one over here, mis amigos, from Germany. The first two guys, Italian mocha and espresso machine from Italy, right? Italians made it. The next one, guys, I'm gonna show you this one in the fields. Traditional cloth filter. So siphon, this is like a chemistry thing with gas right on the base, water over here, and the filter gas on the top. So this one was made by Germans. This one, Germans. So mis amigos, the next one, this one called Chemex or Chemex from Germany. I have one of these and a cloud filter at home. Later, guys, I'm gonna show you. So this one, guys, are called Chemex or Chemex. Header press from US. This one over here, people use it a lot for camping, right? So mis amigos, the next one, coffee maker, Mr. Coffee, right? So that one is very common, guys. So was made by Germans. By the way, and French press, mis amigos. So French press French people are like, and why you're calling that one a French press? We call it Italian press. Italians made it, just in case. But the name is French press, mis amigos. The one that I'm using right now is the one from Costa Rica. So this one was made it in 2015, some years ago, by a barista person, a Costa Rican person, mis amigos. This one and Chemex are very, very similar. Basically, guys, exactly the same concept. So somebody was complaining about this one because it's glass. So we make it, the coffee, and we have to drink it like right away. This one, keep it for 30 minutes, warm. In Costa Rica, it doesn't matter how hot it is outside, we always drink it hot, just in case, right? I'm gonna give you this, guys, in case if you want to take a photo, so you can do it. I'm using 50 grams of coffee. I'm gonna use both. So I'm gonna use 25 and 25. grams of coffee, right? I don't want to waste anything, mis amigos. So coffee around the world now, guys, especially these coffees are very, very expensive. See, he's one of the owners, guys, the Maximo. So he is 86 years old and he's still working, guys, in the fields. So 86, so 12 kids with the same woman, just in case.
Are you,
No, we are not.
You missed it, but
Yeah.
he worked in the fields when he was younger.
Exactly. People, you know, guys, they used to do that. You know, they used to have a lot of kids. Not only here, guys, back in the days, it was like that. So everyone used to work, but now no anymore. So guys, I have 8 brothers, only boys. My mother, we are 9 boys. She was looking for a girl. It never happened, so sad for her. So mis amigos, everyone used to work, now no anymore. So new generations with only 1 or 2 babies, so that's enough. So now, guys, it is illegal for our babies to work in the fields. People call that child labor, guys. So now, guys, our babies are at home. They play video games, watch TV, guys, with the cell phone all day long. So, sounds familiar, right, guys? If they are crying, guys, here we have the phone. Shut up. So, so mis amigos, everything is changing right now. Not only, guys, in Costa Rica, in everywhere. So, guys, muy bien. I'm using, remember, guys, the metal filter. So I'm using, guys, medium roast and medium grind. How to control that? We have an electric grinder. So why medium grind? What happens if we have, for example, an espresso machine at home? For that one, should be extra fine, super fine, the grind inside. So let's say that we have, mis amigos, a French press at home. For that one, should be coarse, right? To push it down, to press it down. But let's say that we have a Chemex or Chemex from Germany, one more time, mis amigos, and let's say that we have a paper filter. For this one, should be medium grind. So why medium, guys? What happens if you do it extra fine here? Coffee and water are gonna be here, guys, on the top for a long time. Distraction is gonna be longer, and the taste at the end is gonna be really bitter. What happens if you do it bigger, coarse? Distraction, guys, is gonna be quickly, and then at the end, guys, the taste is gonna be really weaker, watery. So it should be medium grind. That's something very important. Then, how much coffee and how much water? So baristas apply the rule, mis amigos, 1 to 15. So that means for each gram of coffee, we're supposed to use 50 milliliters of water. For example, guys, remember, I'm using 25 and 25. So I have to multiply 25 by 15. And that will be 375. Muy bien, amazing. How to control that, mis amigos? We have to scale with us all the time, right? So obviously, guys, just for looking, it's not possible just in case. Temperature of the water, very important, guys. When we are making coffee, not only that, the quality of the water, every single detail. It is very important when we are making coffee, guys. Below boiling. Celsius, we use Celsius, guys, like in, I guess, right, Germany, Belize, guys, or Canada. So mis amigos, below 100, 92, 96, below 100. In US, below 212, 198 to 205, below boiling. How to control that? We have an electric kettle, a fancy one, or we can get, mis amigos, smaller ones like this one with a thermometer on the top to control the temperature of the water. So not only for coffee, for tea, guys, what happens if you boil it? You burn it. If you burn a coffee, you burn, guys, the characteristics, right, in our cup. So, or when we are doing the tasting, if you burnt your tongue, that will be, guys, a really bad experience. Then you cannot taste it. Should be below boiling, right? So, mis amigos, so let's see, right? Now, let's try this coffee. Please turn your caps. One more time. It is medium roast. Then if you want more, please just let me know, guys. Which one do you normally drink, guys, back home? Light, medium, or dark? Family? Dark over here. How about back in Canada?
Medium.
Medium roast. You said what part in Canada?
Toronto.
Toronto. Muy bien. So medium roast. How about medium roast? Bien. You guys, a bit more. So medium roast. How about you guys? Which one? Medium roast.
I'm good.
Sorry, sir?
I'm good. It's
You're
okay.
good? That's okay? All right. So you're not a coffee lover?
I am, but it's okay.
That's okay. Muy bien. Amazing. So, muy bien. Amigos, let me try it a little bit. Obviously, guys, here, taking when we are not doing tours, we are drinking coffee, guys, all day long before to wake up. You know, the first thing that we are doing, guys, it's a cup of coffee, right? Always to wake up.
And you can
So-
sleep at night.
And then, guys, and then I go to sleep like right away. So, yeah. Actually, I'm like a, you know, here people say like a grandfather. You know, at 8 p.m., guys, I'm like, Jesus, I'm very sleepy. See, it's medium roast. It's not dark, guys. It's not dark. The first hit, guys, maybe it's not the best one. But then, guys, you know, the second one, the third one, guys, it gets better and better. Like everything, guys, like wine, like beer, guys. You know, the first beer, guys, is not the best one. But then after 5, in that moment, you know, getting there, right? So, and guys, so we are drinking, tasting this coffee just black because, one more time, guys, in a nice coffee house, right? Back home, in a fancy one. So, guys, a barista doing everything in a right way, guys, and then asking for milk and sugar. Believe me, guys, we feel very bad, right? Especially, guys, if we are using a really good coffee, guys, a really good quality, right? So we are not drinking burnt coffee, or we are not drinking commercial one. We are drinking, guys, real beans,
And you
right?
like black,
Mm-hmm.
no sugar, no.
When I came here, guys, remember we do it when we are babies? We did it with milk and sugar, guys, all the time. When I came here, guys, some years ago, I was asking for milk and sugar to 5th generations of coffee farmers. They were like, what? Guys, I was like, yeah, milk and sugar. So they used to call me coffee killer. That was my nickname, coffee killer. Now, I can drink it just black, and believe me, guys, I really enjoyed it, right? So, there's more in case one more time. You said the first hit, guys, is not the best one. The second one, it is better. Like a good wine, guys. Good wine, whiskey or something like that, you know. Let me know if you want more, right? A little bit more before to go to the field. So we are gonna go for cacao, for chocolate plantation first, right? So let me know, guys, when we are ready. So we are gonna, you know, take an umbrella, guys, before to go. So just in case, right? Listo, José, ya voy saliendo, papi. O bueno, no sé quién te va a alistar, pero ya voy saliendo. Muy bien, guys. So when we are moving, please don't forget your phone, cameras, glasses, backpacks. Don't forget anything, please. See? So this is, one more time, the one from Costa Rica, baristas style, controlling everything, mis amigos. Right? So later, guys, I'm gonna use our grandma's method, right? And I'm gonna do it by experience, basically. So, how was it? Good? Good. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So we are gonna cross the street, guys. Be careful. Costa Rican people are very nice, friendly people, but Costa Rican drivers, maybe you already know that, amigos. So be careful there, please. So don't forget anything, and this way. Eso, George. Vamos a ver si ganamos.
You have batteries?
47. Yeah,
Not that. But the battery goes.
One more time, guys. In case you want to take an umbrella, it's beautiful, guys. But you know, we never know, guys. We are in a rainforest, so sometimes the name makes sense. You know? Yeah. Cesar. Aguantamos mañana.
We're moving, we're moving. We're moving.
So guys, they're teaching us how to make Costa Rican coffee. It's Costa Rican coffee, but it's mostly coffee.
So we're going to the field now.
Everyone. Going to the field to pick cacao. Cacao, right?
Yeah.
As the tour guide said.
With chocolate.
Yeah. I like this. This is interesting. It's really interesting, and show you how they made the coffee from scratch, how they made the chocolate, everything. It's so good. I love how they have umbrella for us guys because the weather is complicated here. Sometimes it rains and sunny.
On April, once in a year. So it smells like jasmine, like gardenias, or something like that, right? So smells very nice. So you can see guys, a lot of insects are doing guys pollination in our coffee plantations. So with the cross pollination, we try to get all those flavors in our cup of coffee, like those notes, right? So mis amigos, but to do that, if I tell you guys, so yeah, it smells like papaya, that's a big lie. I'm not gonna be doing that, just in case. So mis amigos, but yeah, look, green coffee cherries, the ripe ones.
Because you get it like undernotes from the plants that are grown around. So like
Exactly. You see, that's why we have bananas, cacao trees in between, fava beans, right? Fava beans. So we have citrus fruits, everything around. We have a full eco system in our fields. Farmers say even by the leaf, by the roots, the plants are absorbing everything around.
Yeah.
But to be honest, to do that we have to train a lot, right? So products like this one, guys, in our fields. So people get confused all the time with lychees or lychees,
Yeah.
right? So it looks very, very similar. So, but it's not. We call it anato, or achote in Spanish. So this one, mis amigos, has some red seeds inside. So we dry them at this point. So then, guys, so with a grinder, so we just grind the seeds to get a red paste, and we use that paste in our food as a food coloring. In our rice and chicken. That yellowish color, guys, in the rice is this product called anato or anato. Or women's, they use it as a lipstick. Or indigenous people, when they are doing ceremonies, they pass, right? So mis amigos, and it smells amazing. So it's not only for, then you can pass it around. So mis amigos, it's not only for food coloring. Also, we use it, guys, to provide like flavor, guys, in our food. Una remove that just in case, my wife the last time was like, what is that? Almost died, guys. Almost my last day, guys, on the planet Earth. Muy bien, you can have a seat, please, mis amigos. If you want to get lipstick, but it's a little bit complicated to remove it, guys, just in case. You can just put it back in the ground, see? Son 8, mi estimada Corea. Son una familia de 3 y 2 parejas y una persona que anda sola. Gracias. Pura vida. So, amigos, so here we have some cacao fruits. You can see, guys, the sizes, the colors, the shapes, they are not the same, guys. In Costa Rica, we have more than 1,000 cacao varieties in our country. So we have a lot, guys. So, but we only have 3 cocoa regions in Costa Rica. The North Atlantic side and Caribbean side, only 3. So we only produce, guys, in Costa Rica 0.0 3% of the whole cocoa production around the world. Coffee, we have 8 coffee regions in our country. 8, not 3, guys. So we are producing more coffee than cacao, but we only produce, guys, 0.88% of the whole coffee production around the world. So we are not producing nothing basically, but it's all about quality. The families that are doing this, they are keeping the best for you guys and selling the worst to big companies. I'm not gonna say names, right? Just in case. So mis amigos, the beans are very tasty. So people in South America, so long time ago, they used to see, guys, animals in the forest eating cacao beans, like monkeys, like birds, all that ones, and they were like, if they can eat it, we can do it as well. So it's not poisonous to them, it's not poisonous to us. So they used to call it, guys, a bean of the god. Actually, the scientific name, guys, is called Theobroma cacao. On Greek, Theo means God, Broma means food. So Theobroma means food of the gods or something like that, right? So my wife, she's asking for cocoa fruits all the time. I'm like, it's not my cocoa plantation. But like you say, guys, boys, happy wife,
Happy
happy
life.
life, right?
Yeah.
I already tried it in the tongue of Colombia.
Ah, you try it in Colombia. Muy bien.
You like it?
So es.
It's
Con
good.
mucho gusto, amigos. Con mucho gusto means with much pleasure, right, guys? Or we say that, or pura vida, right? Pura vida or con mucho gusto. Muy bien, tell me, guys. People say, guys, David looks like garlic. And the texture is weird. It is, right? It is.
Yeah.
So, mis amigos, but tell me, tastes like garlic?
No.
No? So tastes like chocolate? 100% cacao. Have you ever tried 100% cacao? Yes? Did you like it? No? Why not?
It's bitter.
It's bitter. Bitter. Muy bien. So mis amigos, but the darker, the better. Correct? So you can see that also, guys, in the prices. You know, guys, so the darker ones are more expensive than the milky ones. I say that all the time, but our best chocolate brands in Costa Rica, in our supermarkets are M&M's, Hershey's, Milka's, Snickers, Cadbury's, and all that ones. When we try something like this, 100% cacao, guess what? It's like tasting 100% coffee for our first time. So we don't like it because it is too bitter for us. So tastes amazing with milk and sugar, right? So mis amigos, so later we are gonna try 100% cacao and sweeter samples. So please, I'm gonna explain more, guys. So stand up and this way. Phone, cameras, umbrellas. Don't forget anything, please, amigos. Yeah, just put it back in the ground, guys. Just put it back, the seats on the ground. Let's go, guys, a little bit deep, guys, in our cocoa plantation. Please, this way, mis amigos. See? Not yet. This way, please, mis amigos. This way. Let's go, guys, a little bit deep. To be, guys, in the middle of the cocoa plantation. You can see, guys, the flowers, the fruits, you see the baby ones in everywhere basically, right? So this family, they have around here, guys, so more than 400 cacao trees producing around this property, guys. So but they have another cocoa plantation, the same family in the north, guys. So places where we have dry and rainy season. So here, guys, it rains a lot for both. So we have coffee and cacao here together, but it's not like this, guys. They can grow, guys, in everywhere, by the way, but the quality is not the same one. Why not? Here rains a lot for chocolate. Our trees are covered by, can you see, guys, the green stuff growing, guys, on the trees? Mass. Because of that, the tiny cocoa flowers, they are not growing, guys, on the trees, on the bark. So we have to clean the trees manually by hand. So it's not impossible, but that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Especially guys, if you have more than 4,000 cacao trees at their main area. So also we are getting fungus in our cocoa fruits because of the rain, right? The cocoa fruits, guys, the bad ones are like an apple in bad condition. So we have to cut it and put it like underground. Also, guys, some animals are eating, guys, our cocoa fruits. Can you see, for example, these ones, the green ones are gonna be yellow. So that's how we know when they are ready. And look at this, mis amigos, somebody was eating, guys, the cocoa beans. But the animals are eating only what part? The shell, the outside part, right? The pulp. They never bite it, not even by accident, because it's not bitter to them. It is poisonous to them. So cacao has a vitamin called theobromina or theobromine, and that thing relaxes your body. So 100% cacao relaxes your body. People say, guys, no way, David, but when I'm eating a sneaker, I can feel so much energy. Yes, we feel that energy from the sugar, not from the cocoa. So theobromina, it is okay for us, but it is poisonous for animals. They can get heartbeat, diarrhea, or they can die. That's why, guys, our pets, they shouldn't eat never dark chocolate. They can die. So guys, the workers, you know, they are, guys, in the fields all the time looking for the ones that are getting ripe, like this one over here. Let me cut, guys, so this one for you to try it. A fresh one, guys, a fresh one from the tree, right? So once we do the picking, the harvesting, so we do it manually by hand, but we never twist it or we never pull it, guys. So why not? Next time we are gonna get new cocoa flowers over here, right? So we don't want to damage the tree. The trees, guys, that's why also we prune it, we cut the top, some branches to keep it shorter. If you let them grow, guys, so they can grow between 20-25 meters. That would be, guys, in US like 70-75 feet. You know, they can be very, very high. So we are not able to go up on the trees. Why not? The flowers, guys, they can be in everywhere. Not only main branches. Also, guys, in the old bark. See, guys, the fruits over there? In everywhere. So, mis amigos, and we can break it, right?
Will all these become cocoa fruits?
Cocoa fruits.
Oh,
well,
wow.
not all of them. Why not? So the flowers, guys, so they are gonna bloom in about a month. They can be like this. You see, guys, so super, super tiny. So then, guys, they get bigger, and then in about a month, the flowers, they blooms and looks like this. It's over here. So, but they last on the trees like this open for 1 or 2 days. Then, guys, the flowers, they fall down. You can see, guys, in a cocoa tree, even 10,000 flowers in a cocoa tree. According to them, guys, and sign Google, just in case. So, but, see, guys, they fall down all the time. They are very sensitive. Also, guys, if you smell it like the coffee flower, it doesn't smell like anything, basically. It's very difficult to see bees, butterflies, all those insects in our cocoa plantations. So doing, guys, the pollination. This one has one specific fly around the world. Only one, called Forcipomia. It's a tiny fly, smaller than a fruit fly. You know that ones, right? So that ones are doing, guys, the pollination, and then after that, so voila, we start getting, guys, the new cocoa fruits. They can be like this, you know, guys, the cocoa fruits, super, super tiny, and some cocoa varieties. They can be, guys, like papayas, so really, really big. So in about 6 months, they get ripe, like this one over here. So, mis amigos, so that fly, it is endangered. That means no more flies, no more cacao, no more chocolate. So people are learning, guys, how to do the pollination manually by hand. So the female and the male part of the flowers are located on the same one. We know where they are, so we can do it, guys, by hand. So, but one more time, can you imagine, guys, doing the pollination by hand? It's like in Madagascar, people doing, guys, the pollination manually by hand with vanilla. So you can see hundreds of people, guys, working doing the pollination by hand. So, mis amigos, that's why we are not using chemicals. So people keep asking, why the bees why the flies are getting extinct, guys, in everywhere, guys. So we are the reason. Chemicals. People using, guys, a lot of chemicals all the time. So this one, guys, it is really good. The question is, better than the first one. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Same thing. Please don't bite it. Well, if you want to see, guys, the bean, the seed inside, you can cut the seed, guys, in 2 pieces. 2, right? Like by cutting, guys. This one tastes good, sir.
Very good.
Very good. Can you hear that? Got it. Muy bien. See?
That's a lot more sweeter. Yeah.
Sweeter.
Interesting.
Claro. You trust them, right?
Yeah.
It is really good, guys. You know, when we are not doing tours, so if we are not drinking coffee, back there we are eating cacao beans over here, mis amigos. So now we are, you know, the 3 rats in our cocoa plantations. But look at that, guys. See, animals, they just bite it a little bit, they spit it, guys, and then they run away. So I'm talking about squirrels. Guys, squirrels are eating, guys, or cocoa fruits all the time. But they are very smart, eating only, guys, the white pulp. So they never eat it or bite it. So we used to do that long time ago, eating, guys, and spitting the beans all the time. Then, guys, on the forest floor, the beans, they are gonna sprout in about a week. The germination process, it is quickly, mis amigos. But to start getting cacao flavors in our trees, like this one, so we have to wait for about 4 years. So for a long time.
Yeah.
And then, guys, it takes about 7 months approximately to get the ripe cocoa fruits. It's not only time, 4 years and 7 months. It's hard work, money, and much more, guys, to get our final product. Mosquitoes, guys, in our fields, it's always like that. You see, guys? So you can see animals like snakes in our cocoa, coffee plantations, in everywhere, guys. Vipers, very poisonous animals. So one of my friends, guys, 1 years ago lost his leg working, guys, in the fields because of that, right? So, but in touristic places, we have a trail in our main areas, guys. So it's not like this, guys. So we are working, guys, in the fields. So, mis amigos, it's all about camouflage. They can be, guys, on the forest floor, or sometimes they can be, guys, in the plants, right? That's why, guys, that's why, you know, we have a trail. The golden rule, guys, is to stay, guys, on the trail. And before to touch something, guys, make sure twice, right? Just in case. I guess that you got it, right, mis amigos? Amazing. Please, this way. Let me show you the next step over here. See, we have older coffee plants. These plants, they have around 8 years. 8 years. This one's over here, coffee, mis amigos. You can see, guys, the coffee cherries over there. So maybe cocoa, coffee, flowers, sorry, guys. And you can see the ripe ones basically the whole year. So tropical fruits like this one, we call it guanabana or sour sap. Guanabana, this one over here. Guess I didn't believe you can Belize, you can get that one, right? Also at home.
Yeah.
That one, guys, it is really good. Tastes like this cocoa bean. So guys, have you ever tried it?
Yeah, they taste really similar. So it tastes really good.
And you try it where? Here?
I tried it for the first time in Colombia.
In Colombia, muy bien.
Yeah.
So mis amigos, and that one is good also to prevent cancer. So, and the younger live. People are making, guys, doing a tea, guys, and that's good to prevent cancer. So you see, guys, we have oranges, papayas. That's why you see we have a full ecosystem in our coffee plantations. So not only for shade. In our cocoa fields, we have another taller trees, guys, but it's mainly for shade, not in this case. Also, we try to get, remember, sun nodes in our cup of coffee, for example.
Whoa,
Smell it.
it's so good.
Can you smell it, amigos? Obviously, guys, you know, when we are smelling coffee, guys, we say, guys, we are coffee lovers. You smell it and you say, guys, wow, smells like really good coffee, right? So, but that's it. Coffee has some notes, like wine. Like we have even specialized people to try cacao. A lady 2 years ago from Ecuador got almost $1 million tasting dark chocolates and traveling a lot, mis amigos. As a farmer, I want to pay you guys, as a professional, guys, for you to tell me the characteristics in my chocolate, guys. So they are getting a lot of money. We are, guys, in a run business. This is orange. The new leaf, guys, has like oil. We use it, guys, in our body, and that's good for mosquitoes, right? Like as citronella, right? So, mis amigos, also for cooking. When we are doing, for example, in my case, rice pudding, I love that. I'm just cutting, guys, the smaller pieces, and then I'm adding this in my rice, and it smells amazing and tastes amazing. Also, grandma's blended with lemongrass, ginger, honeybee. They make a tea, guys, for flu, for cold, and all that. So now, new generations, we go to the pharmacy to get something for headache. So years ago, guys, it wasn't like that. So muy bien. Then, once we do the picking, the harvesting, see, guys, all the varieties over here, we try two. So some of you said the first one was sour, right? This one was sweeter, right?
Yeah.
So, mis amigos, to get the acidic of one, the bitterness of the other one, the sweetness of the other one. So we mix all the varieties and then we do a fermentation process on wooden boxes. The boxes are much bigger than these ones. This is something to show, right? To teach people. On the first box, we just covered in with banana leaf. Banana leaf, guys, increase the temperature from 40 to 50 Celsius. So because outside, guys, in our main areas can be like 30 Celsius plus in the 90s in US. Can be, you know, guys, very, very hot. So working, guys, without any light and air, guys, they call it an aerobic process. So working without any light and air. Then, guys, on the second and last box, working with light and air, guys. So they call it aerobic process, right? So the second phase, we call it alcoholic phase. So the sugars are getting fermented, and now you see, smells like, it's not bad, I guess, right? It's not bad. I guess that people say, guys, we are like used to it, to this smell, yeasty, right? Like kombucha, like vinegar, like apple cider vinegar, right? Like wine, like bad wine,
yeah, like
right?
wine.
So, mis amigos, the sugars are getting fermented. So during that time, and the seeds are absorbing, guys, all those sugars. They get bigger a little bit, and because of the heat, the temperature inside the new cocoa tree pass away, die. People say, guys, David, that process is a little bit too gross. Why not just taking the beans and let them dry without the fermentation process? Because my beans, they are gonna sprout in about a week. Then, guys, so we are not gonna be able to use those beans for our chocolates. So you see, they get bigger, the white pulp disappear, guys, but the seeds, they are still looking, guys, and smelling bad, right?
Smells more like wine.
Ay, wow, this one smells a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
So then, guys, here to be, guys, you know, in a rainforest to dry the beans, they are using a greenhouse, right? The greenhouse to dry the beans, but it's not possible. Why not? So let me show you, right? Let's go closer. But right now, guys, it is very, very warm. Okay, so if you want to go in, guys, so you can do it. So during here, guys, the fermentation process, so we have wooden boxes down there. So look, guys, it's not hot enough. So to kill, guys, the new cocoa tree. You see, guys, my beans are germinating here. So it's not hot enough to kill, guys, the new cocoa tree. Or to do, guys, the fermentation process or the dry process. You see, guys, my beans are black. And, guys, if you come closer, I'm not sure, guys, if you can see the white the white thing, guys, around the seeds. That's mold, right? You can go in, guys, if you want. Please do it. So, mis amigos,
Yeah, let me see.
Please, please, right?
It's hot in here.
It's hot. It's a little bit hot. Obviously, guys, so we are not using
Really hot.
those beans to make our chocolates.
I'm gonna check it.
Will be, guys, impossible, right? So, and believe me, guys, if you are using the ones with the mold, guys, you're gonna feel it, guys. You're gonna feel that in your mouth, right? The quality, obviously, here, guys, it's not the best one. This is something to show just in case. They really want to do this at their main area in the north. There is a town called Watuso. They have their main cocoa plantation there, and they have everything there, guys. So, but that area is not touristic like La Fortuna. Too many people came here to see the volcano. Well, right, the volcano had springs, waterfalls, and all that, but not there, right? That's why now they are teaching people about coffee and chocolate here. Even, guys, years ago, guys, in 2015, people were asking all the time, where can I do a coffee tour? So, guys, then you have to go from here to back to San Jose to do, guys, a coffee tour. That's why they, decide to do, guys, the coffee and the chocolate tour here, guys, in La Fortuna. The quality, it's not the best one, but it's good to teach, right?
Yeah.
Corn, guys, over here, some corn. One more time, the forest, it's very close. People keep asking, David, can you show us monkeys? Can you show us a sloth, a toucan? Guys, I'm like, maybe. Remember, we're still doing coffee and chocolate. That's why, guys, I'm not doing nature tours. It's like run tour, right? It's like, somebody, guys, some days ago asked me, guys, David, can I pick a cocoa leaf? Guys, I was like, please, of course, you can do, guys, whatever you want. So in that moment, guys, I told them, indigenous people, even on these days, use, guys, the cocoa leaf as a plate like us with bananas, or they grab food with cocoa leaf. Sounds like paper, like plastic.
Yeah.
So he told me, guys, that's interesting, but I just want to try it, to eat it. Guys, I was like, okay, that's new for me. just in case the tree doesn't taste like chocolate, right, like in the movies. So he told me, yes, I know, but do you know coca? Guys, I was like, yeah, I know coca. So what do you mean? So he told me coca and chocolate comes from the same tree. Guys, I was like, you mean coca for cocaine, right?
Yeah.
So he told me, yes. Guys, I was like, oh no, that's another tour, guys, an expensive one, by the way. So we are doing cocoa, right? No coca, guys. In some countries like Peru, like Bolivia, when people are doing hikings like Machu Picchu, in Peru, guys, in everywhere, you can get coca leaf for you to chew in it. And that's good for altitude sickness, not to get high, just in case, right?
It is possible to get a little bit high, so
it's possible to get a little bit high?
I tried in Colombia, yeah.
You try it in Colombia? But what do you mean? Just to be clear, you tried the coca leaf?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was also dried and roasted. You have to dry it and roast it that you
Interesting.
can. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
You make a tea of it.
Yeah.
See, people are making also tea. You can come closer, guys. So look at this. We have set the pools, guys, around, and people keep asking why. Can you see that animal? That's a famous one, guys. The famous one called red eyes tree frog. So we call them like that, guys, because, well, during the day, guys, they are sleeping. So they are not poisonous. The ones that are jumping, guys, so during the day, guys, the tiny one, smaller ones with big. Gracias, doña Mari. Muy bien, amigos. So, family, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then, 2 next to them. 2 guys, and my friend from Germany over here, if you don't mind. See? Thank you so much. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 2 next to them. Then 2 more and 1. Right? And now, guys, before to start doing the explanation, I'm gonna do it, guys, so anyway, just in case, I'm gonna explain to you how to get, you know, guys, the liquidy chocolate like this one over here, step by step. So, mis amigos, I'm gonna give you some tasting first, and like that we can eat as much as we can. So that's the idea. On the table we have some coconut. We have tajin, guys. This is a chili Mexican powder with sea salt and lemon. Amazing with cacao. Trust me. Sea salt on the table, cinnamon on the table, roasted coffee beans. If you covered in with chocolate, what a great combination. So vanilla, guys, on the table. There is one over here. So 2 bottles, mis amigos, over here. Vanilla. So, and peanuts. I'm gonna give you guys, what, allergic? Muy bien. So, muy bien.
Oh, is that okay?
Muy bien.
Yeah, thank you.
I usually do it like this, dark to sweet. So when I do it like that,
The instinct.
lady, dark to sweet or sweet to dark. Amazing. Muy bien, this is 70. Guys, 70. It's not bad, I guess. It's not too sweet. It's not too bitter, right? So, ooh, I love this one, guys. Smells amazing. See, we are just missing, guys, the chocolate river. So we don't have Oompa Loompas, but we are much better, right, mis amigos?
You are the Oompa Loompas.
We are the Oompa Loompas, right? Be careful, guys, a wild cat. Very dangerous, be careful. So, and I'm gonna roast cacao beans like long time ago, right? So, well, long time ago, guys, indigenous people, they were using, guys, this material called clay. Now I'm using metal and gas right on the base in a setup, you know, wood fire. So, mis amigos, so moving the seeds all the time back and forth because I don't want to burn it. At the end of the dry process, the idea is to reduce the humidity level from 100 to 6-8%. You know, something like that during the dry season for two weeks, right? The dry process. Then during this process, because of the heat, the temperature, the rest of that humidity start like coming out, right? My beans, they get bigger a little bit. And when the humidity has gone, guys, my beans, they pop like hot corn. So that's how we know when they are ready. So the smell, it is amazing. All the sugars that we were creating, so during the fermentation process, are getting caramelized right now, guys, over here. The smell, it is amazing. Color change a little bit. And then, guys, they pop like hot corn. I'm gonna stop over there. I don't want to burn it, guys. I'm gonna go closer for you to smell it. Don't touch it, guys. It is very hot.
Yeah.
Jesus, right? So no more vinegar, no more alcohol, right? Or yeasty, or bad wine. Now smells like really good brownies, right? Like really good brownies. So guys, each bean is 60% cocoa butter and 40% cocoa powder. Together, that's 100% cacao. But companies, they are separating, guys, the cocoa butter from the powder. The butter, we use it for skincare products. Also the butter, we mix it with milk and sugar to make white chocolate, right? That's basically butter with milk and sugar. That's why people call it fake, right? So mis amigos, the powder for baking hot chocolate, but we are able to mix it with palm oil, the bad one. Palm oil, sugar, milk, nuts, flavors, and all that. You know, that's why people are complaining about chocolate all the time. It's not the chocolate, mis amigos, it is the quality. So the cocoa bean, like this, so they crack open when they pop, right? And then it's easy for us to peel it, right? But during that process, the bean, we just break it into many tiny pieces. People call those, cocoa nibs, right? So this is 100% cacao. By adding, guys, only cocoa nibs on this grinder. Anything else, right? So I'm gonna grind them, guys, to see what happens when we do that. There is some water, guys. Yeah, there is some water on the table. When I'm eating, guys, cacao, especially dark chocolate, I have to drink a lot of water. See, I'm not adding anything else, guys. Only cacao nibs, and look at this. By doing friction, guys, the cocoa butter came out, right? And I'm not sure, guys, if you can see it from there, but looks like a paste, right?
Yeah.
So that's the butter and the powder together. This is a superfood. It has a lot of antioxidants. Antioxidants is really good for your memory, for your blood, for your heart, for your body. It's good to lose weight. It's really good for acne, makes you happy, younger. It has a lot of... Muy bien, this is the milky one, amigos.
Sweeter?
Sweeter.
Oh, man.
Then if he wants more, please just let me know, right? You're still working on that one.
Did you try the coffee bean?
Take your time, see?
No.
Mix it or
Oh, we
wait
have
till
over
you-
here.
Oh, you have.
Yeah.
I'll mix it.
They're good.
All
You
right.
good? That's right.
I love to do that, and I love to mix it. How was that one, lady? Good?
Oh, this one is better.
Green?
This
You
one
mostly
was
dark
too
or
bitter.
milk, guys? Both, yeah?
Check with the chocolate.
Got a lot of sugar.
Combination now. This one better.
Can you give me the vanilla, please? Thank you.
But the question is, guys, how to get that? I mean, that grainy, crunchy taste, how to get that? The liquidy one, the smooth one. So, guys, we have a machine. Now there are machines to do it, bigger and smaller versions. Machines are rotating, spinning for hours and hours, mis amigos. So the next process, people call it conchado, conching process. That process was invented long time ago. I'm talking about 1879 by Rodolfo Lindt. Lindt chocolate from Switzerland, yeah? So conching process means mix and refining. We mix it with milk and sugar and we make it like that, liquidy, smoother, right? So then that machine, just by doing friction, maybe later, guys, I can show you. So increase the temperature from 0 to 50, 60 Celsius. In US, like what? Like 120, 140, something like that? Then that liquidy and hot paste, we just put it at the end on a cold piece of marble. And then, guys, so with a spatula by hand, we just move that paste back and forth to reduce the temperature. Which one, buddy?
Darker.
Dark.
Yeah.
So back and forth to reduce the temperature
Thanks, man.
from, you're welcome, buddy. So, mis amigos, from 60 Celsius to 31 Celsius. That would be, guys, in US like 88 point something, right? In your case, so that process has a name. People call it temperado, tempered process. The tempering process consists to crystallize the butter, the sugar with or chocolate to make it shiny, so with a brilliant color, snap, crunchy, and last longer at room temperature. I'm not sure, guys, if you can feel it, but here is very, even now, you see, guys, it's a little bit darker, but it's very humid, right? Humidity here, guys, it is very high, so we have our chocolate bars at room temperature and doesn't melt it quickly, guys. Let me give you some samples. See? The conching and the tempering process, guys, over here. First of all, I'm gonna give you 100. Amigos, 100 one more time. It's just a tiny bean. See, guys, it's not mandatory to eat a whole bean. You can take a tiny bite. If you don't like it, you can just leave it on the table. Just put it back in the ground. See? Guys, a super food. No, don't trust me, guys. 100. Actually, guys, I love it. But now, I'm talking about, I can say that, guys, after around 3 years. So it takes time, to be honest, you know, to get like used to it. At the beginning, guys, this one, I was passing all the time. It was like, no, that's too much for me. I was eating, guys, the sweeter one. Now, guys, I really enjoyed it. See? 100. Dries your mouth. This is 85, buddy. Guys, if you want more like paste, please just let me know. Remember, guys, don't be shy. You pay for this. Enjoy it. You're not doing this every single day. So, no, this is 85.
What is it?
How do we do it? You know, guys, I mean, the percentage. Easy. We do it by weight. So we grind 850. 850 grams of cacao nibs. Then how much sugar do we add during the conching process? 150.
So
right?
no milk?
This is 85, no milk.
Could I have some milk?
Claro. Claro, claro, the milky one as well.
Oh yeah.
Claro que sí, mis amigos. You already have. Okay. He wants more, right? Darker milk. What? Milky one. Claro. Claro, sorry, claro. The milky one, sir, or the darker one? The milky one.
Oh, nice.
So nice.
How about you, lady? You're good, amigos?
I can have some.
Milk or dark? This one, yeah. This one is 70 with coffee. We're gonna be hyper today. But this is a good idea. You know, guys, so doing this at the middle of the day. So during the noon, guys, so you can spend some energy, guys, in the pool, right? Hot springs, doing a hike, guys, or something like that. I love this one.
It tastes like
What do you think?
Let me give you more, guys. When we are roasting, guys, the beans here or at home, our kids, they go closer, guys. Mom, dad, can I try it? The bean by itself, it is really bitter. But sugar makes everything better, right? That's according to our grandmas. So roasted cocoa beans covered with sugar. You can eat it, bite it. So it tastes like dry nuts. Con mucho gusto, amigos. You're welcome. Bite it, guys, and mix the sugar and the chocolate in your mouth, right? So at the beginning, guys, can be right sweet, the sugar, and then at the end, guys, can be a little bit bitter, right? But it's not bad. I mean, if you mix, guys, the sugar and the cocoa, guys, in your mouth, it's not bad. If you like it, guys, I'm gonna leave it over here so you can take more if you want more, right? Don't be shy. Remember to get the cocoa nibs. So during that process, we have to peel it to remove the shell. So we used to put it back in the fields as compost. But now, no anymore. We just mix, guys, the cocoa shells. Say we are looking for tropical fruits all the time. You know, guys, pineapples, cocoa fruits, bananas. Everything basically. So we are the three rats of Northfields Cafe, right, Cesar? Right. So cocoa shells, cinnamon, sugar, and hot water. We call this infusion cocoa tea, chocolate tea. Do you want to try it?
Yes.
Well, I'm assuming that you're not allergic to anything except, peanuts, right?
Other nuts as well. There's no nuts in it, right? Just
No. Just cocoa shells.
Perfect. That's true.
it tastes like it smells like
Cucharadas, usted le da allá arriba en el top. Cesar is gonna share, guys, his heart. Here, you guys, or you can show the teaspoon, guys. Or oh, allergic to what? To pineapples?
Yeah.
My heart.
Yeah.
Actually, people keep asking here, why your pineapples, bananas are sweeter here? They are sweeter, guys, because we are shipping pineapples, bananas, everything to your countries. And right, Sometimes people are using, guys, even chemicals on the way, guys, to keep it unripe. So then the taste back home, it's not the same, right? Here, guys, are pineapples. They get ripe on the plants. That's why. Cesar, who?
That is good.
Muchas
I
gracias.
like that.
Yeah.
No la hagan comer así. La piña, yo lo vi tan. Te concentras más aquí raspándola. Wow. Muy bien, now. But it's not that big, guys. Just like small. So that's what I kind of eat for you guys. So now let's go for sugar cane, guys. Please, your phone, cameras, umbrellas, guys. Bottle of water. Don't forget anything, please. Hey, gracias, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, wild kitty.
I wanna see.
Chocolate lover. At the coconut. So during this, you went to Colombia the last year or this year?
No, I'm serving now since 7 months. I started in Indonesia, Australia, New Zealand,
Australia.
New Zealand, Australia. The last 2 weeks in Colombia and now 4 weeks in Costa
4
Rica.
weeks in Costa Rica and then?
I go all the way back to Malaysia
Nice.
and then to Vietnam and then I go back, going back to Rome.
7 months. That's a great
Yeah, it's
trip,
not bad.
right?
Not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. I thought that you were working like very hard not to save money, right, and travel for 7 months. So, muy bien, I'm glad to having you here. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. So, mis amigos, so you can have a seat, guys, around here. So I'm gonna press some sugar cane now, mis amigos. So to do this, I'm going to need your help, right? It's interesting, guys. The sugar cane here, it is, guys, it is sweet, but not too much. Drier areas, the canes, guys, can be sweeter, mis amigos. So we have the canes over there. So we are cutting the canes, guys, basically all the time for you to try it fresh, right? This machine, guys, so we call it trapiche. That means sugar cane press. To do it, I'm going to need, guys, 6 people. So the first, see, 2 people first, 1 and 2, right? So then 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2. Maybe she and mom, right? Muy bien. How old are you?
15.
15. So child flavor, guys, please make the secret. Right? Muy bien. Let's go in opposite way. Listo, Corea? Oh, opposite way. This way. And the opposite way, lady. Ah, that way. Muy bien. Go for it. Eso. Muy bien. Very good. I know that you are on vacations, guys, but remember, you pay for this, right? Please enjoy it. Almost there, muchachos. Yay! Muy bien. Thank you so much. Thank you. You did an amazing job. Now, 2 more people, guys. So 2 more people.
You want to do it?
Okay, now. Opposite. This way, please. Yeah. That way, please. Or no, the opposite way. Ah, that one. Muy bien. Go for it. Wow. See, sometimes it's splash all over, guys. Just open your mouth. Don't waste anything. Yay! Muy bien. Thank you so much, amigos. So now, the last 2 victims.
That was good.
Be, yes. Alright. Be, it's not bad. This way, please, lady, and that way, please. Lady, muy bien. Go for it. Eso. Oh. See? Twist it a little bit. That's a lot of juice. Niggas, almost there. Push, 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 push. Yay! Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. You did an amazing job. So this piece of cane, like these guys, people call it bagazo. We never waste anything. They grind it to feed animals. They just put it back in the fields as compost, or people dry this piece of cane to start the wood fire, guys.
Oh, yeah.
So we never waste anything. Have you ever tried sugar cane juice before, mis amigos?
Yes.
Yes? Muy bien. Everyone? Muy bien.
Question, is this just drying? Is this drying? Like, why is it a different color?
Oh yeah, this is another variety.
Oh.
Right? We have like everything. We have too many varieties of sugar cane. Some of them are higher gas, the concentration of sugar, and some of them are lower.
Do you
This
mix
one,
them together?
yeah, we do it. We do it. See, so, but mis amigos, it doesn't matter if we have here, guys, the sweeter one. So at the end, guys, the taste is not that sweet because of the water. The canes, guys, are absorbing a lot of water. So the juice is sweet, but not too much. Then, guys, you know how to make sugar. Yes? So what will be like the next step, the next process? So,
Drain it,
muy bien, muy bien. What else?
and you dry it.
They dry it. How? Like taking this and putting this, guys, in the sun? No? How?
Dehydrated with.
Dehydrated with? Like maple, right?
Oh,
Like maple, guys, in
You cook it
US
down?
and Canada, we boil it.
yeah,
Boil it, water, evaporates,
Yeah.
right? Evaporate, and then
Our
all the
family
sugar
does that.
gets cooked. Your family do that?
Yeah, my nieces and nephews make homemade maple sugar.
Nice.
Well, you guys are from Canada. Everybody has their own maple farm. No, just
That's right. Somebody told me maple is like coffee. I mean, you can get light, medium, and dark.
Yeah.
The darker one is the bitter one. No, the lighter one is
they
the
just cook
cheaper
it
one.
too much.
Yeah. So, salud, amigos. Cheers.
Cheers.
Prost. Right?
Not a superfood.
No. But you see, it's not that sweet, guys. Right?
Yeah.
So that one, the green one with the yellow, guys, supposed to be the sweeter one. That's why, guys, I picked that one and not this one's. But it's not that sweet. We are making more products. We get like cane syrup. We are making candies. Then after that, right, we just mold it, guys. So we call this dulce or tapa de dulce, guys. In Colombia, they call it panela. So in Mexico, piloncillo. Colombia, guys, with another name. So we are making also alcohol from sugar cane. The best one in our supermarkets is this one called Centenario. That's rum by age, Centenario. There is another one called Cacique. So I'm talking about like local brands, right? And this is the one that the farmers are making at home. Like you guys, I guess, in everywhere at home. You can do it, but you cannot sell it, right? This is our Costa Rican moonshine. We call it guaro de caña. Guaro with G. Mis amigos, or agua ardiente, like Colombians, right? So like burning water. The question is, do you want to try it a little bit? It's not bad. Gonna pass, not for you, right?
I want it mixed.
Somebody told me that in Germany you're really good drinkers, right? Guys, wanna
Yeah,
try
can you
it?
mix it with the sugarcane juice?
Yeah, you can go for it. I mean, you can go for it.
I know it's too
Right.
small for it.
I want to mix it.
So I'm gonna do it for you, family, right? So muy bien, mis amigos, salud one more time. Pura vida.
That's why I mix
What
it.
happens, you know?
So what fruit is this? Percentage?
120. Oh. 60% alcohol.
Sorry, what is it called again?
We call it guaro.
Water.
G-U-A-R-O. Guaro.
Water.
So yeah, mis amigos, 60% alcohol. Now, you know, everything makes sense. I mean, guys, you know, like white Costa Ricans are smiling all the time, pura vida all the time, crazy drivers. So, makes sense now, right? 120, 60% alcohol. Muy bien. Somebody's roasting coffee beans for all of us. So let's go there for you to see that process, mis amigos. The restroom here, guys. The baño, this is needed. Lilac,
Oh, I don't want to. Babe. Hey. Hey. I went where around? I want to use the bathroom quick.
Is it on?
So, we're working very hard for all of us, right? Let's say, guys, hola to my co-workers. Hola. Muy bien. One more time. Catherine, she's roasting some coffee beans. Let me see, let me show you what is happening inside. It sounds like maracas, right? Okay, finally, unroasted beans. Then we get light roast, so getting there, the medium, and then dark. It's all about time and temperature, right? Unroasted beans, then we get light roast, then medium roast, and then dark. It's all about time and temperature. So unroasted coffee beans, then we get light, the medium, and then the dark one. Claro que sí. ¿Hablas español también? Ah, pero te escuchas muy bien. ¿Sí? My friend. Claro. Unroasted beans, then we get light, then medium, and then dark. Right? Claro. It's all about time and temperature. So I'm gonna leave it over here for you to explain here, right? So muy bien, mis amigos. So light, medium, dark. That's it. People say here, guys, but back home in a big country, you can find not only that ones. So you can find American roast, blonde roast, classic roast, French, Italian, light, medium, dark, espresso, roast, German roast, Canadian roast, Costa Rican roast, and all that ones. But all that means light, medium, and dark, that's it. But I'm spending more money for my espresso beans. That's marketing, mis amigos. So we can use medium or dark, the same beans for an espresso machine, just in case. So, guys, the question is, well, you told me, I guess, I don't really remember. Oh, yeah. You didn't mention the lighter one. Which one do you normally drink? You said dark, right? Dark, you said medium, right? The other ones, you said medium roast. Muy bien. So we already tried the medium roast by there. So now we are gonna try the darker one over here, mis amigos. And I'm gonna make it like grandma's, right? One more time. To get the lighter one on that machine takes about 8 minutes, the lighter one. Then after that, it's quickly, guys. I mean, to get the medium roast, 2 more minutes, so 10 minutes. To get the darker one, 2 more minutes. That's it. So 12 minutes in total. The question is, what happens if we keep it longer? If we roast it longer for more time? What happens to our beans, guys? We burn it. Muy bien. We over roast it. There. Remember the beans, coffee. The beans, the darker one is ready, and she did, guys, an amazing job. Thank you. Gracias. Thank you. Gracias. This is dark roast. Sizes, colors, the shapes are the same. Dark roast. People say, guys, but David, that one looks like my medium roast at home. My dark roast at home looks like the one that says over roasted. See, this one is dark. That's true. Sizes, colors are even, uniform, right? See the beans popping, right? So, mis amigos, that happens twice. The first coffee means the light roast is ready. Second coffee means dark roast, it's ready. So guys, muy bien. If we roast it longer, we can burn it, we can over roast it, and my beans are gonna be black, shiny, oily. Coffee shouldn't be never, for any reason, black and oily, never. So the color should be always like that one, like dark brown, like matte, never black and oily. People say here, guys, but David, even on TV, we can see black, oily, shiny beans in everywhere. At home, we can see that. So, and we thought that, you know, that's something good. So that's something bad, mis amigos. Why? Can you imagine working, guys, in your coffee plantation for more than 30 years? One more time, it's not only that time, it's hard work, money, much more, guys, to get your golden beans. Can you imagine burning, guys, so your beans at the end for 1 or 2 more minutes? All that hard work for nothing, basically. So we don't want to burn it. The question is, why people do it? Why people burn it? Especially, guys, big companies. Big companies, if you think about it, they get coffee not only from Costa Rica. They get coffee from everywhere. They mix everything, guys, to get more volume. But if your coffee doesn't look good, smell good, or taste good, we burn it, we over roast it to get standard flavors. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have something really good or something really bad. If you burn them at the end, both are gonna taste exactly the same. We can drink it, guys, but just black. When we swallow it, guys, so we are like, Jesus, what is that? Let me fix it, adding milk, sugar, cream, and all that. And at the end, believe me, coffee tastes amazing. But guys, we kill it, basically, right? So, mis amigos, we are gonna try something good over here. The lighter one is lighter, weaker, watery, and more acidic, the lighter one. The darker one is stronger, bitter, more concentrated. The darker one is stronger, the lighter one weaker. Taste. Caffeine level, guys, it is the opposite. The lighter the roast, the more caffeine. The darker the roast, the less caffeine. So to get a really good balance between acidity, bitterness, more and less caffeine is the one that is on between. Baristas, heat graders, so quality control, guys, everyone in everywhere are using only the medium roast. This one's supposed to be the best one. People keep asking, guys, which one is the best one? The best way to make it, the best way to drink it, the best way to drink your coffee is the way you
Like it?
That's it. I can tell you guys, black, oily, shiny beans, that's something really bad. But you can tell me, guys, all of you right now in my face, but I love it. So at the end, guys, it's all about personal tasting, right? Muy bien. Amy was making time. The beans, guys, obviously super, super hot. I don't want to burn myself. And then, guys, you see exactly the same grinder that we were using, guys, by there for cacao, right? Bien.
Is this medium?
Dark.
No, but like.
The grinding?
Yeah.
Let's say like between,
Coarse and fine.
yeah, no, between medium and fine. But I'm not controlling, right? I'm not controlling, guys, the grinding side, right? So, mis amigos, grandmas do it like this in everywhere. They use a tablespoon per cup. They apply that rule, guys, right? I'm not sure, guys, if you saw it early here, the filter, guys, before to use it. It doesn't matter if you have metal. Back there, guys, I did it as well. Cloth or paper filter. We should rinse it before to use it. Not only, guys, the filter. Also, guys, my beautiful method or the kettle. Hot water, anything else, right? So, baristas and grandmas agree with only something, one thing. So, the older the filter, the better, right?
Yeah.
Mis amigos, some people like it, some people don't like it. I mean, that concept. I'm gonna tell you why. So, tablespoon per cup. See, one of this for one of those, right? Let's do uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho. You're ocho, right? Ocho. Myself. Nueve. And 10. Muy bien. The older the filter, the better. Some people like it, guys, because now we have more like a eco-friendly mind, right? So people use a lot, guys, the paper one. But can you imagine, guys, as a company doing tours, guys, all day long, 7, 8 tours, guys, in one day. So from Monday to Sunday, right? Like every single day. So mis amigos, how much paper can we waste in a month? A lot, right?
Yeah.
The cloth one, the metal one, you can keep them as long as you want. For how long? It's up to you, right?
Yeah.
So some people like it because of that. Some people don't like it. Especially, guys, when I say that here, and when you see, guys, the filter that I'm using right now. So this material is a cotton filter, right? So you can see it, guys, in everywhere, guys, in Costa Rica. But people say here, guys, David, why you're making us coffee with your older socks? Guys, I'm like, no, guys, this is not my sock. This is a coffee filter, guys. This is culture for us. So when I say that, you know, it's culture, it's because when I was a kid, guys, I'm only 25 years old. But I used to see, guys, my parents making coffee like this at home. My mother, when she was a kid, guys, so the same thing. You know, guys, you can see it, guys, not only because we are in a touristic area. So you can see it, guys, in a very rural place. The capital, guys, here in our supermarkets, in our souvenir shops. You can see it, guys, in everywhere. Sometimes people are like, and for what is that for, right? People say, guys, that's maybe for a bottle of wine. Some people say, guys, I thought that was like a game, you know, guys, like something like this, right? This is not a game. This is not for wine. This is for coffee, mis amigos. We call it tradicional chorreador, traditional cloth filter. So you can see it, guys, in everywhere, right? If we are asking to a Costa Rican person, hey guys, is this a coffee maker from Costa Rica? We are gonna tell you, guys, from here, yes it is. Yes, of course, and blah 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 blah. But that's not the truth. This one was made it long time ago. I'm talking about 1686. So long time ago by Italians. I'm sure, guys, if you take a photo of that, remember, guys, the menu of the coffee methods.
Yeah.
So, guys, so there said that, and it says there, guys, the older the sock, the better taste. One more time, baristas and grandmas agree with that. When I have a new one, guys, I'm mixing coffee, water, hot water, guys, in the cup together, and then, guys, the new filter, guys, I just dip it there and let it sit for 5-10 minutes, you know, guys, or something like that. Even when I have a new one here, guys, so if I see like the older one there, I just change it, right? People are like, why? So believe me, guys, I wish to have a new cloth filter and this one for you to tell the difference between one and the other one. So mis amigos, looks like a sock, but it's not. Even somebody gave us a review, guys, on the internet. He said that everything was amazing and all that, but the coffee tasting at the end was in an older sock, right? So it was funny for us, but also sad. You know, why sad? You're traveling, guys, so most of our customers, so 91.9% of our customers are coming from another country. So you don't know anything about our culture. That's why you are here. So can you imagine, I'm not sure guys if you did it, but people are checking reviews all the time. If you see like good reviews, you know you wanna do it. So but I can't even imagine you guys reading something like that on your phone, like they are making coffee with their older socks. What? So that sounds great, right? This is not a sock. So Italians made it, but Italians are like, no way. Guys, I'm like, why not? You should be proud, you know, guys? So they say, guys, that they don't like it. Guys, I'm like, why not? You haven't tried it yet. They say, guys, so we don't like it, especially when they seem that I'm adding water and adding water. So they are like, so what are you doing? Guys, I'm like making enough coffee for everyone, including myself. They say, guys, no. If you keep adding water, that coffee is gonna taste watery, weaker, or they say, guys, like American coffee. They say that because, think about it, they like espressos, right? Have you seen, guys, during these days, Costa Ricans drinking espressos? No, right? That's not that big, guys, in our country. It's like tasting 100% cacao for your first time. You didn't see, guys, your face, but your reaction wasn't like, wow, David, amazing, give me more. Nobody asked for more. There is a reason. It was a little bit too bitter. So we keep asking for water. We add more water to that little shot to get a bigger cup. And people call that preparation Café Ameri. That's what they call it. Like 3 ladies some days ago from Israel asked me, guys, David, why the filter? Why the metal one? Why the cloth one? So we don't understand. No. Sí, like a pancake, sí. So the lady, guys, from Israel asked me why the filter. We always use one, paper, cloth, metal, so we don't. Mis amigos, Cesar, papi, se queda, Mis amigos, why the filter? She told me, guys, at home we are mixing, guys, coffee and water together in our cups. I guess that some of you call it like cowboy coffee, right? So they call it Turkish style, right? So guys, so that's good, but we don't like that. So that's culture. Can you imagine doing a coffee tour, guys, in Costa Rica? So learning about these guys, about good coffees and all that, and then tasting coffee, guys, at the end from a Keurig machine. Take capsules. You're gonna be like, what? My money back, please. So getting darker, guys. There is one bird. The only one making that noise, that's our national bird. And that one, guys, is calling the rain. Oh, shut up. So it's on the top of that tree. See, guys? The brown one. See? It's on the top. See? So we call it clay color robin or clay color thrush. So it's a brown bird. We have 921 species. Beautiful colors, beautiful sizes. You know, people are like, why that one? You know, it doesn't make sense. Why not the toucan? So that one, guys, because it's very common in everywhere, guys, especially in our coffee plantations. So it's brown. Do you know how to say brown in Spanish? Brown? Marron, that's one way. There is another way, guys. Do you know how to say coffee in Spanish? Cafe, that's brown. So guys, that bird and coffee has a relationship, right? So, and when you can hear that bird singing, that means rain is coming. Our grandparents, a long time ago, without technology, they used to know what? That bird. So at the beginning of the rainy season, guys, for plants, they are gonna blooms, right? On April. See, it's dark, it's not bitter at all. Easy, guys, to swallow it. Like at the beginning, you know, the first sip, guys, is not the best one, but then, you know, gets better. Remember, we have some sugar, brown sugar on the table, and we have some milk. Who needs milk, guys? Don't be shy. I'm easy.
It's so good. It's great.
We usually do it warm, the milk, never cold, because, you know, we don't want to get like cold coffee. So, but we used to do it, you know, we used to heat it up first, a little bit the milk. But mis amigos, some milk, buddy. So, but mis amigos, the milk was getting, you know, bad, you know, guys, and that's why we decided to do it cold, right? So, mis amigos, muy bien, brown sugar, milk, guys, muchachos, milk? No? No? Okay. Sí.
They don't want
Mm.
this is good.
Don't be shy, guys. You know, for one of these, we add at least 2 tablespoons. Then, guys, you know, at the end, we all that sugar, well, especially the kids, right? And that's how we started drinking, tasting coffee. Mom and dad are, you know, drinking coffee. We go closer. Mom, dad, can I try it? They dip it, and here we have, try it. Then, guys, when we are in our primary school, they tell us drink some coffee to be alert in your classes when we are 6 years old. One more time, that's crazy for too many people, but it's the same, guys, in Colombia, Nicaragua, Guatemala, Brazil, guys. French people told me our kids are drinking wine. It's like drinking alcohol, you know, guys, drinking age. Somebody told me in Canada, 19 in some places, 18, right? 18. And 21 in US, right? Yeah. But nobody respects that, correct? Yeah. Same in everywhere, sure. Guys, that's culture in everywhere. So, mis amigos, same with coffee. That's culture. People say, guys, they're receiving a myth that says that if you are drinking coffee when you're younger, coffee stop your growth. So, it's not the coffee, just in case, right? It's not the coffee. So, mis amigos, that's a myth. Canadians, 2 days ago, told me this is something new for me. So we tell to our girls, don't drink coffee when you're younger because you're gonna get hair on your chest, right? That's obviously, guys, a myth, right? Yeah. So they don't want caffeine, guys, in their little bodies because they have a lot of energy. So plus coffee, oh my God! But we normally drink the darkened one, and the darkened one has less caffeine, right? And we normally do it with milk and sugar. So we feel energy by consuming sugar, no coffee. Another myth, people keeping coffee in the fridge or freezer. That's a bad idea. We should keep it in something very sealed without any light and air gas to keep it longer at room temperature, right? So unroasted beans, so you can keep it for 1 year. Fresh beans, unroasted. Once you roast it, 3 months, 3 months, fresh beans. But if you grind it, like right away, guys, you can keep it fresh for only 12 minutes. No days, no hours, minutes. My coffee get oxidized quickly by light and air, guys. So believe me, guys, people say here, David, sorry, but I don't have time at home to do it like you did. You know, guys, I grind coffee for all of you guys, including myself, and even a little bit more, guys, in what? 1, maybe 2 minutes by hand at home, guys, so you're not 9 people, right? You're only 2. Well, I guess, right? That's even faster, mis amigos. So, at the end, guys, I will recommend you guys to buy beans. Never, for any reason, ground coffee. That's a really bad idea, just in case. 2 ways to cover, guys, imperfections: burning the beans or by grinding the beans. So, guys, in Costa Rica, we are shipping 80% of our beans to everywhere. Guys, the prices later, guys, I'm gonna tell you why. So, and that 20%, we keep it for us. Even that 20%, that's not even enough for all Costa Ricans. Some companies are importing coffee from Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, not something good, something, you know, cheap, right? They burn it, they over roast it to sell it already ground. Every year, guys, so we get first quality for exportation, second quality later, guys, I'm gonna show you, and a third quality, something, you know, super